Alright. Pink Floyd album reviews, The Division Bell. So, where to begin? Yeah, The Division Bell, 14th studio album by Pink Floyd. Way better than the last album. It blows it away. I still probably like the final cut better, I'm not too sure. But Wright is back on board, thank goodness. That's one plus for the Division Belt. This is a really good album. It's not my favorite, but it's my tier 3, which is the middle. It's towards the middle of my favorite. But yeah, it's good. Way better production than the last one. And way better songs and way better songwritings because the other members help songwrite on it. Well, Wright does. Starts out with Cluster 1. It's alright. Good instrumental. What Do You Want From Me is pretty good. Not one of my favorites, but it's pretty good. Poles Apart's one of my favorites. I really do like that song. I like the music, the lyrics. I really like it. It's a strong song. What next? Marooned. I like Marooned. It kind of gets overrated. A lot of people say it's one of their best songs. It ain't really, man. It's in my hundreds, but I do like the song. Just not one of their best, man. But I do like it. It is really good. Great Day for Freedom. I like that one. Most people don't, but I do. Wearing the Inside Out might be my favorite song on the album. Wright sings it first two verses, Gilmore sings the third verse. I really like the song. It's nice hearing Wright finally sing lead in a song, first time since Dark Side of the Moon, Time. So it's refreshing to hear him again. This is the last time we hear him too, sadly. Yeah, I really love it. Take It Back, not really one of my favorites. It's alright. Catchy. Coming Back to Life is a good one. He wrote it himself. It's nice. Nice intro. At first, it took me a while to like this song, but I like it. I like it. I appreciate it now. The whole album really took me a while to like, but I appreciate it way more now. Well, I appreciate what it is, and I'm thankful they did this album and didn't make their last album Momentary Lapse of Crap. But yeah, this one, Coming Back to Life, good song. Keep Talking's good. At first, the backup singers kind of annoyed me, but it's all right. Adds a touch to it. They kind of needed them in the song, or else it would have sounded off. Lost for Words. I like that one. Most people don't, but I like it. And then High Hopes, an epic song on the album. Really good song. So yeah, this album's chock full of good songs. Couple of songs that I'm not big fan of, but it's a solid album. I can listen to the whole thing. There's not a song I have to skip over. Like Momentary Lapse of Reason, you could never make me sit through that whole album ever again. I only heard it twice the whole way through. That was enough. But this album, I can listen to every second of it and appreciate it. Gilmore does some cool guitar work in it. I think it's a solid album. And, this proved that they could survive without Roger Waters, even though they did still have the outside songwriters. So that's a sort of a weak point, but it's a good album. One of my favorite albums of the 90s. My favorite 90s albums, The Division Bell, We Can't Dance by Genesis, the Black Album. Man, there's a lot. Pantera's output of the 90s, Slipknot, System of a Down. There's a lot of stuff, man. I'd be here all day talking about it. But this is a really good album, and I can appreciate it for what it is. I'm glad they did it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. It probably gets a 9 out of 10. Not perfect. Could get a 9.5 if I'm feeling it. You get the picture. I like this album. Good album. So I'll see you on the next one, which is The Endless River. See you guys in the next